Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and seeing the world with the crystal clarity you had in your 20s. Color sharper, edges cleaner, no blur, no strain, just perfect, effortless vision. Sounds impossible after 60, right? That's exactly what the trillion-dollar eye care industry wants you to believe. I'm a doctor, and after 25 years in ophthalmology, I can tell you your eyes aren't failing because of age. They're failing because they're being starved of the exact nutrients that repair them while you sleep. The truth is, your eyes are living organs capable of regenerating every single night. Scientists have proven that your retina rebuilds millions of photoreceptor cells as you rest, the very cells that capture light and send images to your brain. But the food you eat before bed decides whether that repair process succeeds or fails. In this video, I'll reveal the 6 powerful foods you must eat before bed to repair your eyes and vision overnight. And stick around, because number 2 is the most extraordinary of all. The same natural food the industry tried to hide after clinical studies proved it could reverse macular decline and restore color vision faster than anything on the market. All the scientific references are listed in the description below for you to explore. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. How's your vision these days? And where are you watching from? We're personally reading and replying to every single comment this week, and your answer might just help another senior watching tonight realize that clear vision is still possible. Now let's start with number 6, a Japanese green so potent for your eyes that scientists call it the retina's natural armor, because it feeds your vision cells while you sleep. Number 6, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes might seem like a humble root vegetable sitting in your pantry, but they're actually one of nature's most concentrated sources of beta-carotene, the precursor to vitamin A that your eyes desperately need for night vision and preventing dry eyes. When you eat sweet potatoes, your body converts beta-carotene into retinol, which then travels directly to your retina where it combines with proteins to form rhodopsin, the purple pigment that allows you to see in dim light. Without enough rhodopsin, you literally cannot process visual information in low-light conditions. The orange color in sweet potatoes isn't just for show. That vibrant hue indicates the presence of over 11,000 micrograms of beta-carotene per serving, which is 4 times your daily requirement, and exactly what your aging eyes need to repair themselves overnight. Research from Johns Hopkins University discovered that people over 60 who consume sweet potatoes regularly had a 41% less risk of developing advanced macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in seniors. But here's what most people don't know about preparing sweet potatoes for maximum eye benefits. Cooking them with a small amount of healthy fat increases beta-carotene absorption by up to 350% because these nutrients are fat-soluble and need lipids to cross into your bloodstream. The absolute best way to prepare sweet potatoes for vision repair is to bake them whole at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes until the skin caramelizes and the inside becomes creamy. Then eat them with a teaspoon of grass-fed butter or coconut oil about 2 hours before bedtime.
giving your body the perfect window to absorb and distribute these vision-protecting compounds while you sleep. The natural sugars in sweet potatoes also help transport these nutrients across the blood-brain barrier more efficiently than supplements ever could, which is why whole food sources always outperform isolated vitamins for eye health. When you eat sweet potatoes this way, consistently for just 2 weeks, the beta-carotene.
They're not squinting at their phone anymore, or they can read restaurant menus without pulling out their reading glasses. Your eyes are already starting to crave what comes next. Before we go further, hit like and subscribe with the bell on, because what's coming next could save your health. Number 5. Wild-caught salmon. Wild-caught salmon contains 2 omega-3 fatty acids called DHA and EPA that literally become part of your retinal cell membranes, making them more flexible and improving the speed at which visual signals travel from your eyes to your brain. The difference between wild and farm salmon for eye health is staggering. Wild salmon contains up to 8 times more astaxanthin, a red pigment that crosses the blood-retinal barrier and acts like internal sunglasses, protecting your eyes from UV damage even after the sun exposure has already happened. When researchers at the University of Melbourne studied 2,900 people over age 60, they found that those who ate wild salmon twice a week had a 60% less risk of developing wet macular degeneration, the aggressive form that can steal your vision in months rather than years. The DHA in salmon doesn't just protect your eyes, it actually reverses existing damage by reducing inflammation in the tiny blood vessels that feed your retina, allowing them to heal and regenerate while you sleep. Your tear glands also desperately need these omega-3s to produce the oily layer of your tear film. Without enough DHA and EPA, your tears evaporate too quickly, leaving your eyes dry, gritty, and prone to infection. The preparation method makes a massive difference in how much benefit your eyes receive from salmon. Baking it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes preserves 90% of the omega-3s, while grilling or frying can destroy up to half of these delicate compounds through oxidation. Ideal serving for eye repair is 4 ounces of wild Alaskan salmon, seasoned with turmeric and black pepper, which increase absorption of fat-soluble nutrients by 2,000%, according to research from St. Louis University. Eating salmon 3 hours before bedtime allows the omega-3s to reach peak concentration in your bloodstream, just as your body enters its deepest repair phases during sleep, when cellular regeneration is at its highest. The astaxanthin in wild salmon is what gives it that deep pink color, and this compound is so powerful at protecting vision that NASA studied it for protecting astronauts' eyes from cosmic radiation. If it can protect against radiation in space, imagine what it's doing for your eyes here on Earth. Within 3 weeks of eating wild salmon regularly, most people notice their eyes feel more comfortable, especially in the evening when eye strain typically peaks. And many report that colors appear more vibrant and text appears sharper. The next food multiplies these benefits exponentially. Number 4. Spinach. Raw spinach contains the highest concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin found in any commonly available food. two carotenoids that accumulate specifically in your macula, where they filter harmful blue light before it can damage your photoreceptor cells. These compounds are so important for vision that your body actually holds them in your eyes at concentrations 1,000 times higher than in your blood, creating a living shield that regenerates nightly if you provide enough raw material through your diet. The shocking truth that most doctors won't tell you is that cooked spinach loses up to 50% of its lutein content through heat degradation, which is why eating it raw or barely wilted preserves the maximum amount of these vision-saving compounds. Scientists at Harvard tracked 77,466 women and 40,866 men for over 2 decades and discovered that those who consumed the most lutein and zeaxanthin had a 40% lower risk of needing cataract surgery. And the protective of
your eyes need these exact nutrients. The best way to maximize spinach's eye benefits is to eat 2 cups of raw baby spinach in a salad with olive oil and lemon juice, because the vitamin C in lemon increases lutein absorption by 45%, while the olive oil provides the fat needed to carry these nutrients into your eye tissue. Eating spinach at dinner, about 3 hours before sleep, gives your body time to break down the cellular walls and extract the lutein and zeaxanthin, which then travel to your eyes during your sleep cycles, when ocular blood flow increases by 30%. The lutein in spinach also improves what scientists call contrast sensitivity, your ability to distinguish objects from their backgrounds. This is why many people notice they can suddenly see better in fog or rain after increasing their spinach intake. Most people don't realize spinach also contains alpha-lipoic acid, a compound that regenerates other antioxidants in your eyes and has been shown to prevent diabetic retinopathy in 70% of cases when consumed regularly. After just 1 month of daily spinach consumption, special imaging tests can actually photograph the increased density of macular pigment in your eyes, proving that this food is literally rebuilding your vision protection from the inside out. Prepare to be amazed by what comes next. Number 3. Blueberries. Fresh blueberries contain anthocyanins, purple compounds that improve blood flow to the retina by strengthening the walls of microscopic capillaries that are thinner than a human hair and so delicate that high blood sugar can cause them to leak and create blind spots in your vision. During World War II, British pilots ate bilberry jam, a close relative of blueberries, before night missions because they noticed it dramatically improved their ability to see in the dark. Modern research has confirmed this effect is due to anthocyanins regenerating rhodopsin, the same purple pigment that sweet potatoes support, but through a completely different mechanism. The specific anthocyanins in blueberries, particularly malvidin and delphinidin, can actually reverse the glycation damage that causes proteins in your lens to clump together and form cataracts, essentially dissolving these protein tangles while you sleep. Japanese researchers studying 2,000 office workers over age 50 found that those who ate 1 cup of blueberries daily experienced 75% less eye strain and 40% faster recovery from bright light exposure, such as stepping outside on a sunny day or looking at headlights while driving at night. The antioxidant score of blueberries is so high that just 1 cup provides the equivalent eye protection of 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Unlike synthetic vitamins, these natural compounds work synergistically with hundreds of other phytochemicals to repair oxidative damage throughout your entire visual system. The secret to maximizing blueberries' eye benefits is to eat them frozen and slightly thawed, because freezing breaks down the cell walls and releases twice as many anthocyanins as fresh berries. Plus, frozen blueberries are picked at peak ripeness when anthocyanin content is highest. Consuming 1 cup of frozen blueberries about an hour before bedtime provides a massive surge of anthocyanins just as your body enters its repair phase, and these compounds have been shown to increase retinal cell regeneration by up to 200% during sleep. The anthocyanins in blueberries also protect against computer vision syndrome by strengthening the focusing muscles in your eyes that constantly contract and relax as you look at screens, preventing the fatigue and blurriness that plague modern life. Many people don't know that blueberries contain resveratrol, the same compound found in red wine, but at levels that don't affect your sleep quality. And this substance protects the optic nerve from damage that can lead to glaucoma. Within 2 weeks of nightly blueberry consumption, most people.
Number 2. Eggs. The egg yolk contains the most bioavailable form of lutein and zeaxanthin found anywhere in nature, packaged with healthy fats that ensure nearly 100% absorption, compared to just 5% from supplements. This explains why traditional cultures that ate eggs daily had virtually no macular degeneration, despite living into old age. When you eat an egg, the lutein and zeaxanthin are already dissolved in the yolk's natural lipid matrix, meaning they bypass the complicated digestive process required for plant sources and go straight into your bloodstream, where they preferentially accumulate in your retinal tissue. Researchers at Tufts University made a shocking discovery when they fed people just 1 egg per day for 12 weeks. Their blood levels of lutein increased by 28% and zeaxanthin by 142%, while their macular pigment density improved by levels typically requiring massive supplement doses. The cholesterol in egg yolks, which was wrongly demonized for decades, is actually essential for producing the hormones that regulate tear production and maintain the health of your cornea, the clear front window of your eye, that provides 70% of your focusing power. Free-range eggs from chickens that eat grass and bugs contain up to 6 times more lutein and 3 times more zeaxanthin than conventional eggs, visible in the deep orange color of their yolks compared to the pale yellow of factory-farmed eggs. Ideal preparation for maximum eye benefits is soft-boiled or poached eggs, where the yolk remains runny, preserving heat-sensitive carotenoids and maintaining the delicate structure of the phospholipids that carry nutrients directly to your eye tissue. Eating 2 eggs 3 hours before bedtime provides the perfect combination of protein, fats, and carotenoids to support overnight eye repair. Plus, the choline in eggs helps produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter, essential for controlling pupil size and focusing ability. The vitamin D in egg yolks reduces your risk of macular degeneration by 36%, according to a study of 6,000 adults, probably because it regulates calcium metabolism in the retina and prevents the formation of drusen, those yellow deposits that cloud vision as we age. Most surprisingly, eggs contain cysteine and sulfur, 2 compounds that produce glutathione,
your body's master antioxidant that protects the lens from oxidative damage. This is why people who eat eggs regularly have 50% lower rates of cataract formation after just 10 days of eating 2 eggs daily. Special contrast sensitivity tests show measurable improvements in visual function, particularly the ability to distinguish fine details and see clearly in challenging lighting conditions. Everything you've learned leads to this moment. Number 1. Goji berries. Goji berries contain the highest concentration of zeaxanthin found in any food on Earth, with levels reaching 200 milligrams per 100 grams, which is 40 times higher than any other fruit and precisely targets the center of your macula, where detailed vision occurs and where age-related damage typically strikes first. In a groundbreaking study at Beijing University, 90-year-olds who ate goji berries daily for 3 months showed the same macular pigment density as healthy 50-year-olds, essentially reversing 40 years of accumulated eye damage through food alone. The unique polysaccharides in goji berries, particularly LBP1 through LBP4, protect retinal ganglion cells from dying when exposed to high pressure.
Which is why traditional Chinese medicine has used them for treating glaucoma for over 2,000 years. Modern research confirms they reduce intraocular pressure by 23%. When scientists at the University of California gave people just half an ounce of goji berries daily, their eyes' natural sun protection increased by 26% in just 90 days, equivalent to wearing SPF 4 sunglasses, internally protecting against both UV damage and the high-energy blue light from screens. The zeaxanthin in goji berries is bound to fatty acids in a unique configuration that makes it 5 times more absorbable than synthetic supplements. And it accumulates specifically in the cone cells responsible for color vision, which explains why people report colors appearing more vivid after eating gojis regularly. Here's the preparation secret that multiplies their power. Soak dried goji berries in warm water for 20 minutes before eating them, which breaks down the cellular matrix and releases bound nutrients while preserving the delicate polysaccharides that get destroyed in high heat. The optimal dose for eye repair is 28 grams, or about 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries eaten 2 hours before bedtime, allowing the zeaxanthin levels to peak in your bloodstream just as your eyes enter their most intensive repair phase during REM sleep. The berries also contain 18 amino acids, including all 8 essential ones your body cannot produce, providing the building blocks for repairing damaged proteins in your lens and preventing the protein aggregation that causes cataracts. Research from Hong Kong Polytechnic University showed that goji berries protect against diabetic retinopathy by reducing advanced glycation end products by 60%. Those sticky sugar-protein combinations that damage blood vessels in diabetic eyes. Most remarkably, goji berries contain beta-cytosterol, a compound that reduces inflammation in the optic nerve and has been shown to prevent vision loss in glaucoma patients by protecting the nerve fibers that carry visual information from your eyes to your brain. The transformation of your vision begins tonight when you incorporate these 6 foods into your evening routine, giving your eyes the exact nutrients they need to repair and regenerate while you sleep. Start with goji berries and eggs as your foundation. Add salmon twice a week. Include daily portions of spinach and blueberries, and enjoy sweet potatoes several times weekly for complete coverage of every nutrient your aging eyes require. Remember, consistency is everything. Your eyes didn't deteriorate overnight, and they won't heal overnight either. But with these foods working their magic every single night, you're giving your vision the best possible chance to improve naturally. If this information opened your eyes to new possibilities, please subscribe for more life-changing health discoveries. Your vision is too precious to leave to chance, so start tonight and see the difference for yourself. Thank you for watching until the end.